What's up? It's TTBoy TV. We are here with a very interesting performer, right? This guy's like a fellow New Yorker, roughneck. All right?
Gotta be a roughneck.
And, come on, the girls love this guy. They love him. Smooth motherfucker. Please welcome Nat Turner.
Hey, what's up, man?
How you been, man?
How you been, man? It's been a long time, man.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too, brother.
How you been?
I've been just trying to stay out of the way, man.
Yeah?
Just trying to stay out of the way.
Yeah? Stay cool,
Stay cool, man. Stay low, keep it low, you know?
Have you been performing still?
Yeah. I'm definitely still performing. I want to say this is like my 19th AVN.
OG.
Yeah.
OG
Definitely
now.
reached that OG status. Not like you, but, you know, hey. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you got me beat really for performing because I only did 17 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So you beat me.
Oh, well, shit. I ain't beat you money-wise, so cut it out.
Yeah, that's true. But 19 years is a pretty good stretch,
No,
man.
yeah. I'm blessed to still be able to be here and even be somewhat irrelevant after all this time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm blessed with that, and I'm just gonna roll until I don't feel like rolling no more. You know what I'm saying?
You look like you're 20 still, man.
Hey, I try, man. You know, a little die game. And, you know, I'm gonna keep it real with you. It's not as black as it's looking right now, but you know, hey.
That's good. I got it. I'm great. Yeah.
He's like, I'm just gonna keep it real. I ain't got time for that.
Yeah. How old are you?
44.
44 Magnum. That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm almost 52.
Wow.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
All right. So what? So 19 years. So that's 2001.
2002 I came.
2002?
About 2000, end of 2001, beginning of 2001. Yeah.
I remember Max Black was talking, hey man, this is cool dude here, you're gonna love him, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Killer, you know what I mean?
Max is my guy, man.
Max is cool,
I
right?
hope he's all right. Wherever he's at, whatever endeavors he's in right now, I hope he's okay, man. He was real young then, too, so hopefully he got some shit going on. But shout out to
Max Black.
Max Black.
When was the last time you saw him?
Man, you know, actually, he used to live with me.
Really?
He lived with me. I you know, let him stay in the room. I had the extra room. He did that for maybe 6 months. So we were pretty close at the time, but then I don't know. I really don't know. He just went back to Houston and just never came back. I don't know what happened to him. Like, he probably went back and went back to the street shit. I don't know what happened to him.
What year was that?
You know what? I have to really think about that, man. That had to have been like 8, 9. What year did we go to Thailand? Do you remember what year that was?
Well, Thailand.
I don't.
I think Thailand really should have been about 4. Right around 4.
Oh, 4?
4 or 5. 5 maximum.
Wow. So I seen him probably last 06-ish.
Yeah.
06-ish, maybe no later than 07 was the last time I seen him.
He came back.
He did?
He came back in 14.
Oh, wow. So he must have came straight to see you because he knew where to go.
Yeah, I put him on.
Yeah, you put him on, so he knew where to go.
But, you know, it's like a professional athlete. You know what I mean? Once you get out of your rhythm, you kind of lose it.
It's hard to, yeah.
Right, you know what I
I
mean?
never, fortunately, had to take that much time off and try to come back. But I could understand how that could fuck
mind,
you.
body.
Yeah, no, it could. Especially after you fight so hard to get that rhythm. Then you take off that, because he was struggling in the beginning.
Sometimes.
Yeah, but he was cool. But I see what you're saying. That makes sense. I never really thought of it that way because I never took that much time off.
So you stay in the rhythm, stay kind of like in shape.
Yeah,
mentally.
basically. No. I honestly never looked at it that way. You're right.
Yeah, man, it's a game.
No, you're right.
People don't know. I mean, I believe, you know, it's very mental.
Yeah.
But it's physical too. All of it together. It's very crazy. When I started, I wasn't really loose and stretched out enough. And you get on those sets and you're trying to open up.
Do shit.
And you're like, what the fuck, right? You know, you're sweating,
that
you know.
stops you from performing properly if you're not. Yeah.
Right? You had that problem? How'd it go?
Definitely.
Your first time?
My very, very first time, in California, I failed, actually. I got halfway through it and
Oh,
just
shit.
realized what the fuck was going on. What's happening here? This is really it. And I mentally, like you said, it starts mental. Then everything else shuts down after that. I fortunately was able to get it together and finish it, but I'll never forget that.
So you didn't
That was-
fail?
No, well, I guess it wasn't a complete failure.
Oh,
But
good.
you know, as to us vets, if you struggle at all, it's a failure. Like if you gotta stop and really hold on, give me a minute and keep trying and keep failing and
That's
keep
true.
trying, that's a failure. Even though you get through it, it's still a failure to you. You know what I'm saying? Some people beat themselves up over that.
Oh, it's a
It's
beating,
hard to
right?
come back.
Yeah, it's like the
it's
pressure,
like-
right?
Yes, people don't understand that, man, and they just don't understand. And I don't think you really could understand unless you're in it, unless you try it or you did it. I got a bunch of friends of mine thinking they could do it, and I'm like, come on, man. I'll put them in a room with some girls with no camera, and they.
With you watching.
Yeah, I'm
Right, go
just
ahead.
put somebody else in the room. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. And yeah.
Put a word out. Hey, what's going on? You know what time is it?
Hey,
Ah!
yeah.
A couple more words.
Boom.
Now nobody even knows.
Yeah, they don't know. Yeah,
man,
and it
it's-
starts mental and it just unfolds from there for sure.
Yeah, no doubt, man. And then when you start getting worried, right? Then you're done, right?
There's no coming back.
You're done.
Well, it's hard as hell to come back. I fought back a few times.
Yeah?
You know what I'm talking about. It's
Oh,
like you think it's over, then you like, all right, fuck this. And next thing you know, you get it back somehow. But it's only been a couple of times where it's just completely just cut. Let's go home. But obviously not enough times for me not to still be here, because you know how that works.
Oh,
if
yeah,
you
you're
do
done.
that too many times, you're not going to be around here long.
So a couple times you didn't make it through.
Yeah,
Oh,
of
okay.
course. In these 17, 18 years that I've been around, I could say at least 4 to 5 times, it was just, but then I think a couple of them next day, maybe we rescheduled, I came back and I did it. But yeah, I've definitely, yeah, it's happened.
Never happened to me. You know what I mean? But
And you was back when it was no such thing as no fucking Cialises or Viagras and none of that.
nothing.
You just had to just motherfucking eat good and just focus, motherfucker.
Yeah,
It was none of that. It was really none of that. None of those dick pills was available
You know
back
what?
when you started. I know it wasn't available really when I started, so I know it wasn't around when you started.
you know what else? It was so mysterious because, I started in the 80s.
Uh-huh.
So it was so mysterious. So when you got on the set, there's no internet, there's no cell phones. Really, you know what I mean? There's like nothing, right?
Yeah.
There's not that much porno has been shot like today, right? It wasn't everybody knows the positions, knows
Yeah,
this,
what to do,
knows the
how to
people.
do. Yeah.
So you're on the set, big sets, film. I did a lot of films, right? You're like, what the fuck? You think you had pressure on one camera, 2 people, right? No, man, there's 10 people on a set.
I know, and a
Film.
bunch of people watching the monitor, whole bunch of other people there.
And mystique, and you got these famous directors, old school directors, and this pressure's like, they're looking at you. What's this punk gonna do? Is he gonna make it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, fuck.
And they don't really root for you. They don't really.
No.
It's a lot of backstabbing and bullshit going on around here.
Not the new guys, but I gotta let you know that when I started, the actors, they were cool. The handful of actors, because that's all it was.
Yeah, definitely.
They were cool. They were nice to me. You know what I mean? But later on, they used to go, TT, we hired you because you're gonna do the best scene. I want a lot of best sex scenes. And you talk about pressure there. You know what I mean? If you don't
Now
deliver,
you gotta keep that going. Yeah.
the fuck?
Now you gotta keep that
you hire
going.
me? Yeah. Anyways, so how many scenes do you think you did?
I don't know, TT, man. You know that's a hard
look 'em up?
question to answer. It could be Google.
Well,
Like, how
something
many
like that,
scenes
yeah.
have you done? I never knew that was Googleable.
Sometimes I can find them. Sometimes I can't. I found them before. But the other day I looked it up and I couldn't find.
That's interesting.
First
I
one?
have no idea. A lot. I know that.
It's been a good time.
Yeah, for the most part, man. For the most part, definitely has. I definitely haven't had too many complaints.
I mean, For me, it's a dream, you know.
Yeah.
Getting paid to fuck
Yeah.
good-looking girls.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you got a lot of action when, you know. You told me. I'm
Yeah.
Sure.
No, I get action.
Let's see here. Let's find this. All right, so.
I definitely get action.
Yeah, are you married?
No. I'm good. I'm good. And if I was, she'd just have to understand, or I wouldn't be married. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Gotta marry the one that understands what's going on.
Yeah, I can. So sometimes I can find this, you know what I mean? We got, you think it's like 2,000 scenes or 1,500 or something like that?
I don't know. I really never sat down and thought about it, but it has to be around in that range. Yeah,
Yeah.
it has to be, definitely.
That's only 100 scenes a year, right?
Yeah,
At
it has to
2,000,
be.
Or, you know, 1,800, whatever.
Yeah, if that's the case. Yeah, hell yeah. Especially even if it dwindled down over the years, we worked so much more in that first 3-4. I'm talking about go do a scene and get ready, take a shower, and go do another one. Drive to the next set, like.
That's the best of quick cash.
Yes, quick cash. Get the check right there. Boom, boom. You walking away that night with 2 checks in your hand.
It's a fucking dream.
Nah, that's a beautiful thing, man. You're exhausted.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It take
Maybe
a
you keep a
lot out of
towel close by.
Yeah, hell yeah. It take a lot out of you, but that money is worth it. And, you know.
That's beautiful. I mean, for me, it was great. So, how did you find your way in the business?
Well, Justin Slayer, he was a previous performer that I met him through some people, and he ended up getting me in the game. You know, long story short.
He's a friend of yours, or?
Well, he was a friend of mine,
Oh, yeah?
and we were introduced through mutual friends.
New York?
New York, yeah, a New York friend of mine. And
He's New York too?
No, he's actually from Atlanta, Racine area, and we, you know, somebody linked us together. He started before me, and I seen him doing this thing, and one day he just was like, "Yo, come out." But it took me like a year to decide that that's what I was gonna give it a shot, because it just, you know, who does that? You know what I'm saying? That takes balls to get on a plane and fly from New York and fly to LA and don't know nobody, and then start trying to do porno. So.
But he gave you the first scene, or?
Yeah, definitely. He's the first, other than you, he's the only person that took me out of the country as well. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he's the one that took me to all those Europes and took me to Brazil maybe like 5 times. Yeah.
He
And
took you to Brazil 5 times?
Yeah, those
that's
was
cool.
through Justin Slayer International.
Oh, yeah?
That's when he was signed with Evil Angel. Yeah, so we was pumping out a lot of gangbangs over in Europe.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So my initial crash course to this was basically going to Europe, and I came back and I had 23 scenes, all gangbangs.
Your first run?
My first run.
That's pretty ballsy for him to take you out there not knowing.
To be honest with you, and I was told all this later, it was something that they seen that I could do it. They mostly had me at anchor. Like, oh, he could do the anchor. We okay, cool. So they just had me do anchor. And I'm just having fun. Mind you, I just came home from doing 6 years in jail. So I'm just happy to be in California, happy to be doing something. I'm chilling. I didn't think it wasn't pressure thoughts to me. The pressure came later on, because like you said, when then somebody was like, "Oh, you're doing good, keep it up." Like, yo, and then it's like, huh? What? You like, what the fuck going on? I was just here. What are you talking about? And then that's when the pressure sets in, when you know what I'm saying, when you get that realization in your head. But my first initial 23 scenes were those gangbangs. It was 3 dudes on 1 chick, each one of them.
That's not easy.
No, it wasn't. But I didn't know that at the time. I'm just like, shit, you put this badass European in front of, I'm pushing them out the way. Like,
Really?
get the fuck out of here. I didn't know. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? Until it was told to me it could be pressure, is when the pressure sat in. If nobody ever said that to me, I'd just been running around fucking, And then when you understand it's a business and understand certain things about it, that's when the pressure sets in.
You ever feel your brain like getting squeezed a little bit?
Yes,
You know what I mean?
yes.
Like,
Yeah. It's just that anxiety of that pressure. The pressure break pipes, and even with your personal life, it's just mental. People ask, "How do you do it?" Man, you gotta not worry about pleasing her as much, if that makes sense. You just go in
makes
and
sense
do
to
what
me.
you gotta do. Huh? Fine. Not, if I don't, I gotta last long, cause no, you fucking up. You fucking up right there. As soon as you come in with those thoughts, you're done. Just do you, be you, have fun, and then when I'm always asked, "Oh, if I nut early," and I'm like, "Well, then nut again." The fuck? That was my honest answer. But some guys can't do that. But I swear to you, if I make a mistake and I think I ain't go long enough and I nut it, all right, give me not even a second, couple 10, 15, like, hey, listen, I'm ready, 20 seconds. All right, come on, let's go again.
Well, you're natural.
Yeah, because...
A lot of people can't do that.
I didn't know there was a skill until I started saying I could do that, and then it's like, what? I don't do that. I'm like, really? Why not?
Maybe it is psychological, right? Maybe they can do it.
You can't. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe. You know, some instances it's just not gonna happen. It's just, you're just not built that way. It's just, we all different. I get that. But you're killing yourself initially with the mental shit that thinking you can't, or thinking that you have to perform, I have to go. Nah,
kill you.
Just, as soon as you start thinking, I gotta kill it, and I just met her, and I gotta really get... No.
You're the best to stay relaxed.
Yeah, stay stable, stay...
If you can, right?
I understand it's exciting, and you see this nice thing in front of you, but you gotta act like it's nothing, like, oh, it's whatever.
You ever have a girl that you really wanted to work with, right? She's pretty, or you really like, or looked up to her, but thought she's a bad bitch, right?
Yeah.
And then when you got to her, the pressure, you got yourself?
Well, I think, because I think by then I was able to handle that particular pressure by the time it happened to me. Because you gotta understand, I was in Europe. That was my crash course. These girls was the baddest things I've ever seen in my life.
Really?
In my life at the time.
Oh, you got
at
New York?
That time,
Yeah.
No.
Oh, you like white girls?
Shout out to...
I'm not into European girls.
Yo, I forgot. I forgot. You.
They're all right to me, some of them.
You like white girls? That's you like black girls. I forgot.
I like them brown.
A little about
just
that.
Brown, you know what I mean?
No, I forgot that about you. But no, I guess I gotta say this. I guess I gotta say it, man.
Say it. You like white girls.
I guess I gotta say it, yeah. I like white girls.
It's all good. Yeah. I've seen some pretty ones over there. No doubt about that.
But you gotta understand, I was young as fuck. I just came home from I was 24, 25. I just came home from doing 6 years in jail. I never went nowhere in my life, never been outside of New York. Just was getting used to being in Cali. I came to Cali 2 months later, we in Europe. And I'm around all these beautiful white women that I've never seen personally in my life other than magazines and shit like that. And then you put them all in front of me, full makeup, dress heels, like, hey, here you go. Yeah. What?
Tall, nice bodies.
Nice, and just a
tits.
beast. You like,
oh, yeah, they're horny, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're strong, you know that. Most of the American girls couldn't do the things that we were doing to them.
Or they wouldn't.
Yeah.
You
know what I'm saying? So... that was my first experience, so yeah, that's what happened.
So I want to get it straight. I'm confused by a smidgen. So the first scene you ever did was in Europe?
Well, no, not the first. I did one this was for West Coast. Lee G was shooting it. And this was before we went to Europe. I was here, and before I went to Europe, that was my very first scene in Cali. And that's the one I told you I fell. But right after that, I didn't do no more scenes for nobody else. I ended up being in Europe. And I came back from Europe, all that failure shit stopped. I was good then.
But you said you finished the scene.
I did finish that
But
scene.
weak.
I still
But you
weak,
finished
weak.
it.
Just say weak. Okay, I ain't gonna say I failed.
You didn't lose
Just say
the fight.
weak.
You finished the fight.
I finished the fight.
Yeah.
I finished, and I take great pride in that. And that's what I be mentally thinking when I struggle. I'm like, nah, fuck it. Like the director be like, okay, just give it a minute, or do you want to wrap this up? Or so I'll be like, no, we gonna fight. Give me a minute. Whatever I gotta do. And, yeah, because it becomes a fight. That shit becomes a fight, a mental fight. And you got to get it together, man. You got to get it together.
You don't want to be a loser.
Don't want to be a loser, even if she don't want you to win. Most of the times the girls is cool, but then you got some that they'll just sit there like, why you trying? And it's like, bitch, like, come on now. We in this together. Cut a stack. Come on, bitch. Come on. Let's go.
It was never that way before. In my time.
No,
Never.
it wasn't, and I could see how it wasn't, because it was more of a tighter net, not as many people. Now you got Joe Smo and everybody putting X's on the back of their name, thinking they're porn stars, and did one fucking scene. I wish I'm gonna protest that shit. You can't. I'm taking X's off the back of motherfuckers' names this year, yo.
I'm helping you.
I'm taking X's off the back of you motherfuckers. You get one X. God damn it, you got work to that 3X, because we put in a lot of work for that shit to be a porn star. And I'm tired of all these internet motherfuckers and talking about they porn stars, and you're not. What
shooting their dicks up, right?
And oh my God.
Right, from what I hear.
We don't even get into that. The shit they got today to just...
What do they got?
Even the chicks be complaining about that. Like, this nigga shit is a brick just hitting me all crazy. I don't like when niggas be shooting up and all. I'll be like... The chicks be talking crazy about that. But I never really wanted it that bad. Like, if it don't work out, it don't work out. I'd have moved on to something else in my life, or whatever the case may be. But I honestly never wanted it that bad in the first place, this porn star shit. It was just a hustle to me. I came home from jail. A friend of mine was doing it. He said, hey, come over. I said, It took me a year and a half to be like, okay. I finally was like, okay. I showed up. Hey, what the fuck? Fuck her? Okay, fuck it. Come here. That's all you want me to do? All right, this is cool. And it just, oh, damn, I could really, oh, shit. When I came, I seen that check when I came back from Europe for those 22, 23 scenes.
Whoa.
And then mine, you know, it's all, you know, even how you did with me. You flew me out. And per diem, you know, we ate, you fed me and everything, groomed me. I didn't have to spend no money and just get a check when you come back for what the scenes you did, period. And that, I seen that, I was like, oh no, I'm not going nowhere. Yeah, I'm not going nowhere. I'm not going back to New York.
Trouble.
Oh, yeah, I'm staying my ass right here.
So let's go back. Since I sometimes I bring it a little forward and I want to go back. You know?
Yeah.
Let's go back. Let's find out who Nat Turner really is. First of all, I know where that name came from. But why did you choose that name?
Well, actually, it was another name before that. It was Dorian Velt. Velt is short for Roosevelt, is where I'm from. So I went with that maybe like the first two scenes. And then it was me, Justin Slayer, and our other partner, the cameraman, actually, his name was HJ. Shout out to HJ, Henry Jenkins. We all just sat around one day, man. They was looking at me and they was just thinking of some hard shit to come up with. And they was like, man, and I ain't gonna lie, HJ was the one who was like, fuck it, you're Nat Turner. And at the time, I hadn't did a lot of research on who Nat Turner really was. I just said, fuck it, okay, yeah. Cause that was my mental of not even really caring about being in this game was real, because when I did that first scene, the one I didn't fail, but I did, and they asked me what name I was gonna put, I said, put whatever. I didn't care. I literally said, put whatever. Yeah. And I think they put some dumb shit, like Sex Machine or some dumb shit. Like, what the fuck? But I literally said, put whatever you wanna put when they asked me my name for that very first scene, because I wasn't intending, I just was here. I didn't know it was just gonna be fucking 18 years later. I'm still in this motherfucker. Like, if this shit is real, TT, I didn't know. I just showed up and here I am. But Nat Turner, to get back to that, is it's a strong it's a strong statement, man, and I felt that I could live up to it. So I was like, fuck it. When I did the research on who it was and what the history of it was, I'm not gonna say I 100% agree with everything, but about 85% of what was going on, I could dig it. So.
I can dig it. I can agree with it too.
So
I don't want nobody fuck with me, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so I spelled it Turnher. So I just put the flip on it. Instead of turn, I put Turnher, and we ran with it. You know what I'm saying? And it went over a lot of people's head. Every now and then I get asked like, you like, so what's up with that Nat Turner thing? I'll be like, yo, and I explain to them. But for the most part, a lot of the directors and shit, they never said nothing, or they didn't even knew who the fuck Nat Turner was, man. So I ran with that, man.
That's cool. I like it.
Yeah.
You're a big bad motherfucker anyway, so
Yeah,
it's all
gotta
good.
give you something to, you're gonna pay me back, goddamn it. And they knew I was gonna do a whole bunch of interracial scenes. We just did 22 of them, all white girls.
Right, I got
so
it.
it's fitting, Nat Turner. I'm getting my payback, goddamn it.
So, you're born in New York?
I was born and raised in Long Island, New York.
Long Island?
Yeah.
Strong Island?
Strong Island, baby.
So you were there until 19?
24 when I came to Cali, when I moved to Cali.
But when you got out, well, I don't want to go that far, you know what I mean? Let's just say, so you're from Strong Island.
Yeah.
You went to school there?
I went to school, was born and raised there. I went to Roosevelt Junior Senior High School in Roosevelt, Long Island. And pretty much started fucking up at like 14, to be honest with you, man.
Yeah.
So basically a quick rundown with that. From 14 and 15, I was locked up. Then from 16 to 17. Then I went back at 17 and didn't come home till I was 24 years old. So the first portion of my life was really riddled with, being in trouble and doing shit like that. So that's why I fully appreciate this porno shit, and I defend this shit with a passion. And anybody got anything to say to me about me doing this or anything like that, this shit saved my life. You know what I'm saying? It took me off the street, and it provided me with a life that I might not have seen if I had still continued to go in the direction I was going in, because it was going nowhere, obviously. You know what I'm saying? I just gave you the breakdown. I was pretty much locked up from 14 till I was 24 years old. So,
I remember you told me you were gun running.
Well, it was guns involved.
Guns involved.
Yeah, it was guns involved, just robberies and stuff like that. I never was really into selling drugs, just violent shit, just get, assaults and robberies and gun charges and stuff like that. I never really sold guns, just always had them. Yeah.
You got caught with them. New York, can't have a gun.
Yeah.
So,
oh, no, they hard on that. Oh, my God.
Well, there's a lot of crazy motherfuckers in New York, so it's a good thing, kind of, right?
No, it is. I guess it works both ways, but that's one of the hardest gun laws anywhere would be like in New York or Texas or some shit like that. But I got through that. It's, I'm like I said, I'm 44 now, and I've not been back in trouble since then. So.
But you're robbing people. You a strong arm. I mean, that's a little exciting. Something.
No, armed robbery.
Just hand it over.
Yeah.
Money, drugs, what?
Whatever you had. I was the one, I didn't want to, I couldn't be the dude standing on the corner selling the drugs, so I would let them do it, and I would rob them.
I like it.
Or shit like that, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, I didn't have the knack for that. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather just pull out a gun and just be like, give it here.
Quick,
get it done. And it got me into a lot of shit, man.
A lot of people getting pissed. They want to get you, right?
I've definitely been through that too as well. I got my war scars, and
I remember this one. We'll go to that one later.
Yeah.
But what's the most you ever got off jacking somebody? 1,000, 10,000?
No. At one time, probably close to 10. I remember one time catching a dude slipping. You know what I'm saying? Corner for 10.
That's good money. It's 17, 16, whatever.
At that age, you set for a minute. I think, like my little brother here with me now, he used to ask me questions like, well, you don't work nowhere. Why you keep having money? I used to be like, I don't know, I'm chilling.
You never said nothing, huh?
I'll say nothing.
I mean, you're a pretty big dude. You're about 6'2", about 260, 270?
No, 6'2", about 235.
235,
yeah.
So you're real slim.
Yeah.
So you're pretty big, pretty quick?
Yeah. I've always definitely been the biggest dude in the class, definitely.
People trying to test you because you're big?
No. Most of the trouble I got in is me being foolish, man. To be honest with you, or somebody else's beef. You know, coming to a friend's rescue or shit like that. I can't even tell you me like somebody really just testing me like trying to chump me to nah.
So you did the punking a little bit in those days?
Well, sometimes people punk themselves. Because they just be intimidated by you. You come around, you could see
you feel it,
yeah? And then you like, oh man, he's punking himself, so I might as well take advantage of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You feel that shit. You definitely do. It's definitely a vibe that I was caught on to at an early age because I was always bigger than everybody, and I didn't get it. I was always a cool dude. Yeah. When I came home, I mean, I'd do something if I have to, but I wasn't just this monster. But I remember one time when I came home and I walked into the local park and everybody got up and started leaving. I was like, what the fuck? Because then extra shit started getting added in, you know, these little folklores and stories. And I had a fight and was fighting with this other big guy. And we fell into a brick wall and broke the brick wall. And it's just like, come on, man. I don't remember that happening. What are you talking about? It was a rumor that I was home from jail 2 years before I even actually came home. It was a rumor that I was home robbing people. Really? Somebody came to the jail, and I'm sitting, I'll never forget, it's early in the morning, I'm brushing my teeth. I look up, and I see somebody from my town. You know, every now and then somebody that you grew up with will come be with you for a little while, right? So he was like, what you doing here? I thought you was home. I was like, I'm not scheduled to go home for another 2 years. He's like, no, man, they said you was home robbing people, man. I was like, what? So just imagine when I finally came home and they really just thought I was this asshole. And then they realized, man, fuck that. All that time I did, I don't want no problems with none of this shit. Like I'm ready to sit my ass down and leave it all alone. And that's the mentality I had. And like I said, I ended up coming to Cali and doing porno, and it kept me away from that.
You got that big scar, you told me, in prison, right?
Yeah, it happened in prison.
Somebody hit you with something or slashed you?
Well, it was, yo, I probably told this story to a handful of times. It's just stupid, man. It's just stupid how it started, but it definitely, it was a big thing. It was a big thing at the time because it was Muslims that I had a little issue with over some bullshit. And so then you got the blacks, which going against the Muslims, which we're all black, but they're Muslims. And it was just stupid to even be going back and forth with that. But that went on for about 6 months. And actually, I was only supposed to do 2.5 years. I ended up doing 6 years because of this incident, the retaliation because of me getting cut.
They cut you and you retaliated and you got in trouble.
And I ended up getting 2.5 more years for that. Yeah, but
they cut you with a blade or what?
It was a blade. It was a razor blade. Yeah, for sure. I mean, it ain't like I was looking at it come. Like I'm fighting somebody else, then somebody else came by and cut me. But obviously, it was a razor blade.
Yeah, in the face. That's serious. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You must have been fucking pissed.
I was pissed. I was mad. And I actually had to bandage my own face. This was taken care of by me. I had to tape my face up and put some Neosporin on there and just keep the tape it, it's like butterfly stitches. Basically, that's all they do anyway is put these tapes in, if it's not that bad and they don't got to staple it. So the tape, what it did, just held it like this while it healed. And that's exactly what I did. And that's what I had to do in order to retaliate. Because when it happened, I had to just cover up, heal up. About a week or two later, that's when I retaliated. Oh, yeah. So, but if I had sought medical attention, I wouldn't have been able to retaliate because they would have seen I was injured and they would have moved me away from the situation.
Oh, I got you.
So in order for me to stay around and to be able to retaliate, I had to nurse it, hide it. I had to wear a hoodie for like a week, couldn't let nobody see it. And then when I was healed enough, when I felt, it was still fucking pink, but I sharpened my knife and I came and I did what I had to do. and I got caught. I knew I was gonna get caught because there was no other way I could do it. I had to just do it out in the open in front of everybody because he knew it was coming. So I couldn't do it no other way. Like literally right in front of the CO and everybody. I had to just run past the CO and just get him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I was just prepared to be caught because I knew I was gonna be caught. So I had my shit packed and I was just ready to move on from there. But
that's serious, yeah.
Yeah.
That's real.
Yeah.
That's as real as it gets.
No, yeah. And that's just the jail version. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole nother story with what was going on in the streets, what led me up to that. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, TT, man, this porno saved me. I appreciate it. Happy to be here, and I will never let nobody talk bad about it. Like, fuck you. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I feel about it.
Yeah, like, fuck that, man. This shit did a lot for me. And it did even more for you, so I know you ain't letting nobody talk shit about it.
Oh, no. So I'm going to tell you a quick story. You heard of Jesse James, right? The old West bank robber. He was healing up in San Francisco. I read his autobiography in whatever 1865. He had a bunch of holes in him, and he barely made it out with 10 guys chasing him. He shot down 7 or 8 of them, and the last 2 turned around. He crawled to a spot because he had already been shot in the lungs once, and this other bullet at this point in time got his other lung. So he was in bad shape, right? So 6 months, a year, 2 years, took him forever to heal up. He had family in Frisco, all the way from Missouri to Frisco. He went and was healing. And they said, "Yeah, Jesse James been robbing banks out here." He never robbed a bank in his life at that point. He says, "Motherfuckers using his name."
Wow.
Is that crazy?
No, I believe that. I totally, because that myth had just started getting out of control, and either you run with it or say it wasn't me. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
That's fucking crazy.
I get it.
So, in your time, you're a big guy, you're a good-looking guy. Is the pussy being handed to you? What's going down?
No, I get my fair share of action. And
Wait, young.
Huh?
Before you go to prison.
No, that's what I'm saying. It ain't necessarily got to do with porno all the time. Like, I get action because I got action before porno, so I never look at it like porno is the reason why I get pussy. Nah, I get action.
No, but with the pussy being handed to you before you went to prison, the girls love you, or you still had to work for it?
No, I got girls. It was handed to me. Yeah. It wasn't. I don't think I ever. But then again, like I said, I was snuffed out so early. I was gone at 14. Like
I was 14.
I was locked up a lot, TT. So I don't know what would have really happened. You know what I'm saying? But at the times that I'm home, yeah, the girls love me, and I don't have a problem getting girls. It's not a problem. Yeah. But it was hard for me to be home.
What kind of girls do you like? The Puerto Rican girls? Because you married one or got with one? I remember hearing, right?
You're married?
Or you
No, baby mother.
baby
my
mother.
son is 12. Yeah.
Puerto Rican, right?
Yeah, she's Mexican. You know, ain't no Puerto Ricans in LA,
Really?
man.
I thought somebody told me she's Puerto Rican. That's some bullshit?
She's Mexican. She got a little
really?
Puerto Rican in her.
Right.
But
I fucked her mother.
Fox.
I fucked your mother.
Her mother is.
She was good.
Her mother got Spanish in her too. I think Puerto Rican, but they mostly Mexican for the most part.
Mother, that's some good stuff. I gotta let you know.
I know, second generation, man. I know.
I was like, she was like a CB, level girl. But she has some fire, right? When I hit that, I was like, whoa, this is.
And this is the
nice.
80s. I don't even.
This is like 90 or 91. You talk to her? You know her?
No, yeah, of course,
Yeah.
of course.
I like her. She was cool.
I ain't seen her in a while, but yeah, of course I know her.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah.
This is like 90.
She got me a job one time.
Yeah?
Hey, she was directing some shit.
Not with you?
No, hell no, I wouldn't do that, no. But she was directing for somebody and hired me one time. Like, okay. So yeah.
Was she still sexy a little bit? Because this is like 92 or 93 last time I saw her.
I mean,
Streets got her?
By the time I seen her, it was 02, 03, so.
But she's probably, what, 45, 50
Yeah,
then?
she was older then, you know what I'm saying?
You're not having it.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's all good. But yeah, he'll let you know. The pussy
It was? Okay.
was
cool.
on point.
It's good to know. I don't know if that's good to know or not, but fuck it, it's good to know.
I'm a pussyologist. You know what I mean? So I'll let you know.
So your great grand people had some good pussy. Your great grand in-law.
Maybe, yeah. Well, I'm sure mine, but you know, who knows? But she had some good stuff, yeah. But so you got saved by porno. Thank God for porno, right?
Yeah.
So you come here, you make this $10,000 paycheck from Brazil, something like that, right?
Yeah, it was probably a little bit more than that, yeah.
23 times 4 or 5, right?
Yeah, that shit
five,
was cool.
5
No,
times
it was about
23?
close to 10,
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
So 4?
And we was there
4 a pop or something?
month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
400 a pop or
Yeah,
something?
yeah.
So that's
Back
gonna be
then,
9,200.
Uh-huh.
Right? So that's a beautiful thing. I mean, it's a dream, right? Getting those checks.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, you get out of jail. So I didn't know you were locked up that long. You know what I mean? And so you really got lucky to get the fuck out of town.
Yeah, I did. And like I said, shit could have went bad, man. It could have definitely went the other way.
Wow.
So
Well,
I'm blessed for that.
Glad you came to LA.
Yeah.
We put you to work pretty quick, right?
No, it did. No, I worked nonstop since I got here. As soon as I got here, it was let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Especially when I realized I could. When I came back from that Europe trip, that's when I was like, hey, I'm calling companies now. Like, hey, hire me. I'm good. Like, you know what I mean? So yeah.
So what year was that again? 2002?
2002.
You started?
Early 2002.
And I met you probably 2004.
Yeah,
right?
around in there, yeah.
2004 and a
that.
half,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah,
Max brought you in,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I remember you came to my little dungeon office over there in Van Nuys.
And you used to practice your Muay Thai in the back on the mat.
Oh, no, that was the other place.
Oh, the other place. I'm talking on Mason, I think. What was that?
Yeah, Mason, I used to practice. But that's
okay.
Van Nuys, I met you first, on Oxnard.
Van Nuys was first.
Yeah.
Yes, Van Nuys was first. And then you had moved to Mason. Yes.
Yeah, I practiced my
I remember
jiu-jitsu,
that.
whatever, everything I can do to take care of myself.
No,
you know?
yeah. You was really into that. You was
like-
consistent with that.
I don't like people talking shit to me. You know?
Yeah, and I knew that was why you wasn't trying to get in shape. You was trying to choke somebody out. They talk shit.
I like it all. I like punching too. You like boxing and MMA or no?
I fought all my life. I'm trying to get my son into it. See if I can shove him in. He's 12, so get him started. Maybe throwing some punches or some MMA or something like that. That would be interesting. But I wish it was around like that when I was young, or if I had focused enough to not get in trouble and try to go in that direction, I might have could have went somewhere. But
Me too. I wish it was that way.
yeah,
Yeah.
I ain't going nowhere now. 44.
Sometimes it was not easy to find the right place to go to when you're way back then.
Yeah, there was no places available back then.
Not MMA, but you don't know that jiu-jitsu in those days is really, really, really good. You know, to catch somebody and choke them. And you don't know, boxing's great, but there's not boxing gyms everywhere. In New York, there's probably a little bit more. But where I was, I didn't know where they were.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to find them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's good to, you know, today there's so much information. You know?
Yes, definitely a different story today.
Yeah, but I would recommend your son getting, you know, boxing, in my opinion. You need the right coach, because if you really want to take somebody out, you need like to know how to leverize the punches. So you want that. You want to kick somebody, you want to know Thai boxing, so you know, and then you want jiu-jitsu or good wrestling, and then you can take him down and fuck him
he's
up.
got to take his time and just see what he can do and where he can do it at.
Yeah.
And just be patient. Yeah.
So what kind of girls, you like the white girls the most, or you like all the girls?
No, I like all girls,
Yeah.
man. I like my sisters too. Don't get it wrong. I've definitely had relationships with my sisters as well. And not even mostly white girls. It's been mostly Spanish girls. So I like all kind of girls, man.
Puerto Rican girls, New York?
Yeah, the Puerto Rican is definitely what's in New York. And I didn't really learn the Mexican girl till I came to California. And it's a slight difference, but
Huh?
it's a slight difference.
What's the difference?
I don't, it's hard to explain. It's just a different swag, a different aura about them. You know what I'm saying? It's both all good, but it's just different. It's a difference. It's a difference.
Like, who's more aggressive?
I think they both just as aggressive.
Yeah.
I think aggression is in all the Latinos, female Latinos' blood. I think that's just what they all have. But I think just swag. And I think it's just from them growing up in New York. And that's just different swag from growing up in New York and growing up in Cali. That's all. It's not too big of a difference. But there is a difference. Yeah.
Okay. So, 'cause I didn't. Yeah. So we took you to Thailand. Did we take you to South America or Europe?
No, just Thailand.
Just Thailand.
Yeah.
What'd you think of that trip?
No, I love that. I'll never forget that. I still look at some pictures I got from that trip. Oh man, what's his name? Your nephew.
Jacob, my cousin.
Jacob, cousin Jacob. Yeah, Jacob, that was my guy, man. I heard he was shooting. I need to get in touch with him and see what he got going on. He said somebody told me he was doing something for somebody. So I'm gonna get in touch with him. But yeah, Jacob, me and Jacob. I remember one time that I seen this little Asian girl. I was like, damn, I like her. Fucking one. He was like, all right, fuck it, take her. I paid for it. He paid her. So I was like, oh shit, Jacob. Jacob was cool with me, man.
For a scene?
No, it was just we was finished work.
Oh, Philippines.
We was just out running around in the streets in Thailand.
Oh yeah.
And I seen the little Asian girl. She was so cute. I was just sitting there like, he was like, yo, you want her? I was like, yeah. He was like, take her. And he gave her the money and let me go back to the room. I was like,
wow, that's
Jacob's
nice.
not Jay. He was good to me. He was cool with me, man. He was cool with me. And I remember one time Max Black almost got arrested. I don't know if you remember. He got drunk and started pulling down the street to fucking ornaments and shit. And the police came and I was like, yo, just chill. They was about to beat him with the stick.
Really?
Yeah, they was going. And you know they was all little, so they all came with their sticks. I was like, no, stop. It's all right. I got him. I had to hug him, bear hug him, and take him away, like, cause he was drunk. I was like, what the fuck?
Saved his ass.
'Cause you know he was young, so I had to look out for him. But I'll never forget that trip. And I want to tell you face to face that I appreciate that, man. I'll never forget it.
Yeah, my pleasure.
And it meant a lot to me. And I always tell everybody, and even now when Bishop kept saying, he kept just saying TT. I didn't know who he was talking about at first. If he say TTBoy, I'm like, oh, that's my man. He kept saying TT one. I'm like, yeah, I'll go. I don't know. I don't. And then I was like, is you talking about TTBoy? He was like, yeah, I just say TT. I was like, oh, that's my guy. Tell him I'm on my way right now.
Yeah,
like, no, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I didn't know who he was talking about. I was like, because I just got here. I just drove in and just booked myself into the room. So I was tired. I was ready to rest for a little bit and go to the Hard Rock. Yeah, I literally just came and asked him. We just drove in. And he kept saying, I was like, hold on. Are you talking about TTBoy? He was like, yeah. I said, oh, man, I ain't gonna lie. I was kind of going out the back door a little bit.
Yeah.
But then I realized it was you. I was like, no, I gotta show up. I gotta show. That's my boy. I got to. Ask Bishop. He'll tell you. I was like, oh, you talking about TTBoy? I gotta go. Tell him I'm on my way right now.
That's what I told Bishop. I said, no, me and Nat are good.
No, and that's what he said. He was like, no, he said you guys was cool. I was like, I didn't know you was talking about TTBoy. He just kept saying this text just say TT. And I wasn't putting it together.
Yeah.
Until I asked him, I called, I literally like, hold on. Are you talking about TTBoy? He's like, yeah. I was like, tell him I'm on my way right now, man.
What's TTBoy doing in
Yeah, what the
for?
fuck is he? Yeah, I was like, what? I was like, because I honestly think about it. Well, I couldn't put that together. He just literally said somebody wanted to do an interview with you, and then I see the text say TT's gonna send somebody down or come down when something. And I'm because I'm driving here at the time, so I'm just like, yeah, I'll do it, yeah, whatever. Because Bishop, my guy, so if he's asked me to do something, I'm yeah, okay, I'll do it, Bishop, no problem. But then I realized it was you. Like, all right, let me get over here, man. Talk to my guy because I couldn't put that together. I didn't know you was doing these interviews, and I didn't know that.
Testing it out, see what's going on.
No, this is a beautiful thing, and this is where it's going right now. The podcast interview type thing. No, this is great. It's not a bad idea at all.
I think I'm the only person that's got this much experience doing this. You know what I mean?
You know what? You know who pulled me last year or was a year before last? Manuel. He's doing something similar to Manuel Farrell. He's doing something similar to that. He sat me down and interviewed me similar.
Wow,
it
really?
wasn't it was in the middle of the convention floor, so it was just a quick boom, boom, boom. But he's highly into that type.
All right.
Yeah, he got something like that going on. Yeah.
He's got some good experience.
Yeah, he's been around, so yeah.
Not as long as me, but you know.
No.
But he's a good guy.
No, yeah.
That's That's interesting. I didn't know that.
Huh?
I didn't know
he
that.
does.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called or whatever it is, but I looked at it because it was circling around the net. I watched it. It was just a quick interview.
All right, gotcha.
Yeah, actually on the convention floor.
All right. Yeah,
So,
this is
this is
kinda
definitely
heavy
more
duty,
clear
yeah.
and more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But the girls. Let's go back to the girls.
Mm-hmm.
Who's your favorite performer?
I can't even answer that, man.
Favorite
Anytime-
5?
I can't. I could maybe do that, but I can't say the favorite one because there's so many. Because I say she's the favorite, then I think about her. I say she the favorite, then I think about her, and we'll just keep going back and forth with that shit all day. So I just say,
Who
I
comes
don't
to your
know,
mind?
man.
Sometimes they come to your mind real quick.
Just straight. Oh man,
It's all right. These girls aren't gonna
I
trip.
have to go old school with it though. I
Yeah.
can't really. I gotta go old school with it, like Burns, last name Burns, something Burns. Fuck Spanish girl, and your Charlie Chases, your Castellos, Sophia Castello.
Sophia, she had a great ass, huh?
Yeah,
Nice
Sophia
person.
Castello. Yes. As far as energy and sex wise, we're not talking like the most glamorous and pretty. We're just talking about just
Good fuck.
good fuck, good. Jasmine Burns was her name.
Oh,
Jasmine
Byrne.
Jasmine
Yes,
Burns.
she was in my office, right?
One
Back
of
in
the
those
office
days.
situations.
Right. No, she was pretty cool with me, really. You know what I mean? But she goes, yeah, I just went out with Nat or something. You were hitting it on the side or no? For a couple
I
times.
think I probably was. I did. I did like her. I know that.
She had a beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean, she was pretty as fuck, but the pussy,
It's just for some
crazy.
reason, right? Like, what the fuck was
fat
that?
as hell.
Fat and just pretty as hell. I was like, yo, what the
Right.
fuck? And she loved me, and the energy was just there. You know what I'm saying? So it's just that, really, more than anything else.
She was sexy as fuck.
Yeah, she was.
And
She
that
was.
pussy, yeah. She's like out of all the girls in the business, the look of her pussy and the feeling of it is way up there. And I hit like about 12,000.
Yeah, I know.
So, so she's prime. But, anybody else? Sophia, Jasmine.
The
You like the
Charlie
Spanish girls.
Chasers.
You really like the Spanish girls.
Well, then we could go to the Roxy Reynolds and the Cherokees and the Beauty Dior's,
So which you like all those girls?
Pinkies.
Pinky was on the show. She's cool as hell, you know?
Yeah, you know, like I said, I would have to really sit and really think about it. I don't want to leave nobody out. Shout out to everybody, you know what I'm saying?
All right.
But
I don't want to put you on the spot like that.
nah, it's not that. I got love for everybody, but yeah, it's just hard to really think of if kind of put me on the spot with that.
When you think, that's what happens sometimes. When you think about that, because I fuck, a lot of stars, all that time. Like, the ones that come to your mind, even though you forget the other ones, those must be the ones.
Yeah, and
You know
I
what I
think
mean?
those pretty much that little 5 that's, you know what I mean, old school. Because you got to, it's been so long, you got to go old school, then the newer school, then the new school.
Yeah, what's the
So
new,
those
what's the
are
new
all
school?
the old. I think the new one's the Kira. I forgot. The one you was asking me about, the black girl with dreads. I forgot her name. I worked with her a couple of times. I love her. Starts with a K, Kira or something like that. And then now, man, there's just so much going on. You start forgetting. I don't even remember these names sometimes. You know how you work with somebody, you just don't even remember the name, or you just never even caught it. You just don't know the name. You know what I'm saying?
They don't stand out.
It don't stand out. Like, unless you're really going, I don't, if we just worked together that one time and I heard your name, I ain't going, you know what I mean? I got to see you a couple times or open up a DVD and see you on there a couple times. That's hard to remember all these different names.
Well, I know there's 2 girls right now that are, I talked to Mark Spiegler, right? And he says he's got the number 1 girls, number 1, number 2,
No, he's
and number 3.
always pretty much do.
Yeah. Oh, he's got his shit together.
Yeah.
Beautiful interview. Riley Reid is the number 1, he says.
Yeah.
You work with her?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. My bad for leaving you out, Riley. She's a beast. I remember our solo scene, and that shit had to be almost a classic, yo. We went in. And I hadn't heard of her, never knew nothing about her. It's just a girl I'm working with. But then you could tell when it start, you like, oh, okay, she, you know what I mean? Then I realized, oh, she's a fucking star. Like, okay, it makes sense. But I didn't know at the time that we worked together. But Riley Reid is definitely a beast.
She's got a fat one too, like a little bit similar to Jasmine Bourbon, not that
Slender
fat.
body,
But,
fat pussy, yeah.
so how's the quality of the goods?
No, the quality of the good is great, and she's a squirter as well. So she really gets into it. She enjoys what she do. There's no faking. It's just you could look and tell she's really having a good time. She's not bullshitting.
She's up there. She's a good girl.
She's definitely up there.
Right.
Yeah.
I think Spiegel told me Angela White was number 2 in the
I don't
porno
know that
today.
by name.
Yeah. Okay.
Might know when I see her, but I don't know
Angela
by name. Angela White.
Yeah.
I know Jennifer White. I don't know Angela White.
Let me see 1 second.
But I know that his girls is pretty much, they all beasts.
You worked with Miss Cleo before?
Cleo, yeah, Miss Cleo.
Yeah.
Old school Miss Cleo.
Yeah, you worked with
her? Yeah.
People love her.
time
She's
ago.
cool. You know, she's
I must say, I love her.
she's got 5.2 million followers.
Damn.
This is her. She's very popular.
Oh yeah. I know. I never worked with her, but I know she is. She won last year at the Avian Awards show.
Yeah. All right.
That's the only reason why I remember her, because I remember her winning. I had no idea who she was. Sometimes you just don't. You can't be on everything. Like, it's just hard. Motherfuckers come and go so much. I don't even care to know anymore. Like, I ain't work with you. I didn't work with you. Fuck it.
Yeah. Yeah. So the way the girls are, right? You know what I mean? Do you feel like it's changed since when you first started to today?
Yeah, it's changed. First of all, it's not as many blacks. It's not as much black on black, and it's not as many black girls. First of all, I want to say that first of all, and I think pretty much everything else is the same. The performers, it's pretty much the same. I don't see too much of a difference. Might have got different back in your day, but from when I started to now, I think it's pretty much the same as far as the performers. Just like I said, it's not as many black performers, and definitely not as much black on black product as it was when I first came. That's the only thing different.
Some people say when I left town, right? When I left.
It took all of that with it.
Some people say that.
It fucked that up. I can see why they say that. I'm not going to repeat it. I got to sit and really think about it for a while, and I may come to the same conclusion, but I'm not going to just say that. But I can see why somebody would say that.
Yeah. And then,
because that was what you did. You brought that to the table, and we did as well over what we were doing. And, like the Mercenary, he was doing it over the Lex. And it's none of that. There's nothing. And then, you got this black.com that's not directed by any black people and not black on black. It's just, and they praise it like it's the shit. And I understand it looks good and it's shot well and it's it's thought out and, quality, but I don't know. I just never got, I don't know. I don't want to get into all that, but
no, you're not into it. You're not down for it.
Yeah. It's just
Fuck
like
it. It's all good, man. This is straight up. It's New York. We don't hide.
Yeah.
Hold the punches. Let them go.
We keep it 100.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I had a little problem with that whole issue over there with that black.com, but there's no black ownership over there. There's no black on black product. There's no. It's like, okay. Yeah.
When I first started, there was hardly any black product. In 1989, and I brought it back to life. Brought it to life really. High level. Started in '96. Started working it. But by the time you came around, it started really moving. But it was like a machine to get it moving. No.
I can understand that. We never really had that conversation. But what you're saying makes sense now that you're telling me that. Now I'm looking back. Yeah, I remember when I first showed up that you was the engine that really drove that. But I hadn't realized how long you was doing it. I knew you was a performer first, but I didn't know exactly when you started your company and all that. But yeah, that makes sense, man.
Well, it was beautiful, and I was appreciative that I could be part of that.
Yeah.
So all the performers, I was the performer, right? You know, and so you have performers. Sometimes you want to beat your ass. You're a pretty big dude. I'm a small guy, so they're always talking shit about me. You know what I mean? So I always have to confront so many people. But what about you? You ever have to check somebody?
Listen, I was gonna tell my brother just now when we was driving here, like out of this 18 AVNs, I might have had six of them where I had to put my hands on somebody.
Really?
Yeah, definitely. I caught this at an AVN.
What?
This scar on my head right here, and I got the scar up on the head was fucking AVN. And
What
just
the fuck?
not taking no shit. Like, it was a bunch of dudes, and they was talking shit to the girls. I went 2 girls, and they harassing the girls, about 5 guys. I basically fucking attacked them.
Really? Oh, damn. Really?
Yeah. I ended up, I ended up getting the you know, I got the scar on my head, but I was on top when it was all over by the time security came. You know what I'm saying? So it's just little shit like that. Like I said, it wasn't really directed toward me, but if you around me, you with me, I ain't gonna let nobody fuck with you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then one other time, another performer was talking shit, so I had to, you know, put hands on him. I don't want to say no names because we cool now. But yeah, it's been a couple times, a couple different incidences where, yeah, I have no problem putting my hands on nobody, but I'm not looking for that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm definitely not going to be the one to provoke that. But if you start that, yeah,
What happened? The police came? Nothing happened? Was you all good?
no, I actually caught an assault charge. I ended up getting a fucking assault charge, believe it or not.
That's what I'm afraid of.
I ended up getting an assault charge, believe it or not. I got jumped, and I ended up getting an assault charge, yes. Because I wouldn't stop, and then when the security came, I fought the security. Like, I went overboard. But, yeah, I went overboard. I damn sure had to go to court for that shit.
Yeah.
Man. But,
That's what I'm afraid of, you know what I mean? All that shit.
no, yeah. And it could take a lot from you if the wrong incident happened. Could really fuck you, man.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that's why, you know, for the pretty much, I stay out of the way, man. I pretty much stay out of the way, but shit happens, man.
Yeah.
Shit
So the
happens sometimes.
male performers, you pretty much get along with most of the guys? Or
I don't necessarily talk to any other real male performer. I tried a couple times. It's just different personalities, different swags, and we don't have to be friends as long as we're cordial, respect each other, and you know, it's cool. I had a couple issues with a few of them, and you know, it's just like,
you parked them out, or what?
yeah, I think I'm on a different level when it comes to that. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? These cats didn't come from the background that I came from, so and I don't try to take advantage of that, but I'm not gonna let y'all just slide with no bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna check it. Like, no, this is some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So
That's a good point, you know, because people used to do that to me, right? Mm-hmm. I wasn't holding back. I'm from a different background. I'm not, you know, I'm pretty down for a cause, you know what I mean? For my name being said, so I'll be right there quick.
Yeah.
You know, I would come to your house, knock on your door.
yeah, like, yo,
What's
what
up?
the fuck? Be in your bushes,
Right.
like, yo, let's go. Then what you said, and that's what happened at the AVN. You talking crazy, then I see you at the AVN. What you didn't think you think I wasn't gonna come this year? So that's pretty much, okay, what was you saying now? I'm right here, what's up? Like, no, you're not gonna do that and then see me, hey, ha, ha, ha. No, we got an issue, let's solve that. I mean,
It's just natural for
get it
people
over
to talk
with.
shit.
Yeah, like, come on, man.
Fuck, huh?
Especially when you passionate, I'm so passionate about it because I don't tend to do that. I'm not gonna sit there and talk shit about no one. Like right now, I'm refraining from giving names and really putting people in the dirt right now. I'm be cool. But so when it happens to me, I be so upset.
Right.
Come on now, because I try not to do that to people. So don't fuck with me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I got the same
Leave me
feeling.
the fuck alone. Leave me the fuck alone.
I have this theory, right? That when you're doing business, right? So many people doing business are dirty, right? And so they're dirty, so when they have dirt done to them, it's all good. But when you're not dirty and you get dirt done to you,
it's like that shit really pisses
right?
you the fuck off.
So it's the same shit.
You really get angry at that point.
And I'm not talking shit about any
Especially when you know
performers.
in your heart that you're not, you know what I'm saying? Like you didn't do nothing wrong to provoke the bullshit. Yeah.
So I'm saying it's like a strange thing, but you can't take it because you didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
So fuck it, So performers talking shit, people talking shit, they deserve it. I'm afraid these days you can't really do it so easy. But you did it the other day, you're saying? A few years ago?
No, I talk shit all the time. I had to stop. Like on my Twitter, I kind of, I had to do a few things out there, you know what I'm saying? Got some backlashes for it. I'm like, man, I'm going to speak my piece. I'm going to say what I got to say. If something ain't right, it ain't right. And some people can't handle that shit. And I seen that I had a big voice. If you fuck what the followers, the number of followers it say, my voice is way bigger than that. Because I will say something and it's just like, the whole industry would be like, hold on, Nat said what? Oh, did you hear what Nat said? Nat said that. I'm like, all right, so I got to be careful what I say, how I approach this, because I can't be, I'm still part of the industry. But TT, when I leave, when I walk away as you did, oh my God, we got to do this again. We gotta do this again. When the day when I be like, I'm walking away, I'm done. I'm done with this shit. We gotta do this again, and it's gonna be a whole nother conversation. Believe me, I'm putting everybody dick in the dirt.
Mostly
putting everybody in. Everybody. I'm going in. Listen. It's a bunch of bullshit that just shouldn't have been happening. That be happening, and I try to not really say much about it because I'm still around. I'm still, you know what I mean. So. Like, when I walk away, I'm gonna let them have it, man. And I want to write a book and do all of that. Like, I really got some things to talk about.
Really?
Yeah.
What females? Is there any females, that you didn't get along with?
No.
You didn't appreciate?
No. I'm not on nobody's no list.
No.
I'm not on nobody's no list that I know about. I never went on set like that. I got to work with her. I don't want to work with her. I never felt that way about nobody. Really? My only issue sometime, and if there's ever an issue, if I keep working with the same girl over and over and over, I go to this company, work with her, go to this company, work with her, go to this company. I'm like, God damn it, man, I can't work with another girl. But then sometimes they request you, and they say, I'd rather work with. Yeah, so that's cool. But other than that, I never had no problem with nobody, man. Nah.
Oh, it's nice of you to say that, because I work with a lot of girls. I wouldn't say no to them, but after 50 times in a row,
it's like,
you're like, fuck, man.
Because it's work. We're not just laying on each other humbling. Like, we got to perform and work, so it gets harder. Because the one good thing about the whole mental aspect of it is it's a new, fresh face. Somebody you never had sex with. Oh my God, you know what I'm saying? So that jump starts your mental and you just take it from there. So if you see the same one, maybe she got something different on, it's a different location, different setting, you could flip it. But if that shit just keep happening, same girl, it's harder to work with. Like, I could have sex, it's not like having sex with your girl at home. You could do that every day or whatever you're doing. But to perform with her every day, camera lights, camera action with her every day, how long that's not gonna last long.
And you don't love every director you're working with.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's a little harder.
Yeah, because he want more, he's acting funny, or he not.
Right. Somebody on the set could act funny, right? You get in your head.
Yeah. And you know this. Man, this shit is hard. This shit ain't easy, motherfucker. Y'all motherfuckers think I be letting them fucking DMs. Yeah, I want to get in porn. I don't even answer that shit. I'm like, no, you don't.
I've seen before plenty of times that you be on the set, right, doing your scene, usually on a bigger studio type, right? And here comes the punk who's hating on you, to try and sabotage your scene.
No, not to cut you off, but I've had a fight, and I'm gonna say no names, butt naked in the middle of the scene. It was a gangbang. I'll never forget. It was Laura Phoenix. Remember Laura Phoenix?
Yeah.
It was like
2004, pretty much.
Yeah, it was like 8 on her. We was in a boxing ring. It was just some boxing shit. Then next she the ring girl. Then we all, there's the concept. And it's 8 of us. So you just go to the next person, go. And there's one person, he's struggling. So to keep things going, like a professional supposed to, you tap him like, just move, so we could just keep going. Because it's about us just getting this shit done. If you don't get yours, it's 8 of us. If you're struggling, let the next person go. Let's go. He's still standing there. Now that's holding everybody else up. You're going to jeopardize everybody else shit getting soft because you sitting there, keep trying, and you're struggling. So I simply was like, let me go. Just kind of like, all right, come, move. So I'm trying to put it in. And he was like, oh, you act like you was ready. So what's up? You not ready? Go. Why you ain't fucking like? Really, you gonna put me under that pressure right now? It's 8 of us on this one girl. You gonna put me under that pressure? I stood up butt naked like, let's come outside. Let's go outside right now. I'm gonna fuck you up in this motherfucker. Oh, the director, I remember it was Jim Camp. Oh, no, wait, Joey, cut, no, wait, don't do it. And then after all of that, I had to regain my composure and finish the fucking scene and nut. Like, man, listen. And I was so fucking mad at this motherfucker because he was acting real cocky the whole time. And it's a couple of them. This next interview, TT. Next interview. I'm putting them all out there. I'm telling you. There's a bunch of fucking punks in this shit, man. I'm telling you. I'm getting mad thinking, let's change the subject, man. Let's change the fucking subject.
That's funny. Oh, we want to get some emotion, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like.
It's kind of fun.
Fuck one of these motherfuckers up, man. I beat up a lot of them, TT. It's just,
yeah?
I don't know where these kids come from,
New
upbringing.
New generation? Is that it more?
It's a bunch of them that came out of Miami.
Really?
I don't know. They all weird.
You never see anything like a guy like Shawn Michaels. You would never see something like that.
Nah, that's my guy. Shawn, he doing something maybe tonight. He hosting something. I think I gotta call him.
Yeah. How many girls do you think you had sex with?
Over 1,000 to 2,000. I mean, combine my personal life with my work. Yeah, it gotta be over 2,000, man.
At least, right?
Wilt Chamberlain numbers all day, man. I can hold up that 100 sign. That 1,000, 2,000 sign. What he said? He did 2,000 women?
No, I said you did 20,000.
Oh, no, I ain't know that. No. I ain't gonna say all that. But no, a lot, man. A lot.
Is there any movies that stand out that you were in that somebody could check out?
Well, only the ones I did. Only, and those are so long time ago. My Nat Turner's Big Booty Revenge, Fuck Girl, and all that went out through Justice Slayer International. Just, the ones that I did myself is the ones that I really truly remember and have fun doing, And then the out-of-country ones like the Thailand trip you took me on and those out-of-country trips, I definitely remember all of those.
Memorable. Thailand's way more memorable.
Yeah, definitely memorable. And I've never been back since then, so that's in my head till I die, that Thailand trip. Trust me. You looked out on that one, bro.
Thailand was cool. Yeah. We went to the Philippines, too. Wait, you didn't go that one,
I didn't catch that one. No, I didn't catch the Philippines.
Should have talked to Mark Anthony.
Mark. I think I did the Brazil thing with Mark. Mark fucked with me, too. Yeah, Mark. Mark shot me a lot. Me and Mark was cool.
Yeah, but Brazil, I think you went to Brazil for us once.
But then it must have been for you. If Mark Anthony was there, then it was for you. Okay, I'm tripping. So I did go on one of those Brazil trips. I don't think you was physically there.
No, right.
It was just him. But it was for your company, now that I think about it.
You think it was like 9 or 8 or something like that?
I don't know.
Yeah, a long time.
Yeah, I don't remember. But I did go with Mark Anthony. He did. Because I remember we was testing the girls, and that was the first time I seen somebody pull out a test kit.
Oh, yeah, right.
The girls and stuff. Yeah, I remember.
Was Franco Roccaforte there? Big, tall,
I just remember
Spanish
Jamaica, and was there. The Brazilian performers. And I forgot who was with us. It was so long ago, TT. I don't remember, man. This shit just cloud my thoughts right now. I'm like, wow.
So you went to Budapest for Justin?
Yeah, I did the Budapest.
You went to Czech?
Did to Czech, yeah.
You went to Thailand?
Thailand with you.
Brazil
at least 5 times.
5 times.
At least 5
Rio,
times.
pretty much always Rio?
Pretty much Rio. And
no Sao Paulo?
We did... one time we did, we definitely did the Sao Paulo thing, but one thing we did, one of those trips was interesting. We rented like this house out damn near by the Amazon somewhere, and we'd ship 8 girls in, do the scene. Remember, it was only 2 performers, so we'd ship 8 girls in, do those scenes, and then let them leave, and ship another 8 girls in, and do those scenes. Man, I did 4 scenes in one day.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
That's like what I used to do.
Yes, I pulled that off at least 2-3 days straight.
Really? That's great.
Yeah, 1 in the morning, afternoon, then end up doing that last one at night.
That's not that many people could do that.
No, and I didn't know no better. I was just happy to be there.
That's what I was saying. Well, I just want the money, and I like the pussy. So all of it.
Yeah, definitely the check. And definitely.
All of it. Yeah. I love girls. You like the girls. You love the girls, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you can't be in this business and not love the girls.
You can't.
You just got to get the fuck out of it.
And if you are, the girls will know it. and the consumer know it too. The consumer know that shit. Like, he ain't really into girls, or she not really into him, or it's like that's how these fucking frauds get called out,
exploited. Yeah.
get exploited. Yeah.
Did you were you a fan of porn?
Well, I did a lot of time in jail, so anything I could get my hands on in there, yeah. But I didn't really know. I wasn't a true fan because I couldn't have the material you want. It's just material that just come across. Yeah, it wasn't like are you a fan of whoever's in that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
So it wasn't like I could be a true consumer. So I didn't reach that fan status, which was cool because I jumped into it not really being a fan. So you'll say even for instance, my baby mother, Ice the Fox, big. She was big as shit.
Yeah.
I had no idea. I just met her. Hey, how you doing? What up? I was walking down the street one day with her in Miami, and Kanye West jumps out the limousine like, yeah. I'm like,
really?
Really? Huh? Wow.
Really? That's
yeah,
crazy.
So I was
Kanye West.
Kanye West. Yeah, definitely. I'll never forget that. We was on South Beach. He jumped out the car and damn near chased her down the street. And I was like, wow. And then all the hate I was getting, why you with him? And I'm like, what the fuck?
Really?
Yeah. Because I was with her. Like, this was, one of the biggest girls in the game at the time. I didn't know it because I just came off I didn't have that material. I didn't come across none of her material. I didn't know. So that was,
I did her first scene.
I think I do know that. Her mother walked in there.
No, her mother was there, but maybe her mother. I don't know.
Put her on.
The mother. You're right. She brought her to me, didn't she?
Yeah, she did.
So I did.
That's what happened.
Yeah, and you know what? She didn't like me. I was like,
no, she's hard. She's hard. She don't like nobody. She don't like nobody.
Yeah, okay. You still with her?
No.
No.
My son is 12. I hate her. Well, that's bad words. So I ain't gonna say that. It's my baby mother.
Yeah. She's rough.
We cool. No, she's stern.
Tough.
She's definitely stern. And
but
you
she
see
did
where she
blow up,
came
man.
from. So her upbringing, you see where she came. So hey, can't blame her. I guess. Hey.
Am I guessing since you were in the streets that your father and your mother weren't related?
No. My father and my mother's been together. I was the black sheep. Like I said, that's my brother right there. I think I've never been in trouble. I was the asshole. I had a family structure, mom's there, pops there, house. It wasn't, I seen the come up of them getting better in life, but we were never in the gutter where, you know what I'm saying, my actions was just being a dude in the street, just being a dude, man.
Yeah, a little spirit.
Yeah, just fuck it. I just want to go do me, and it ain't like I was worrying about I'm not gonna come home and won't be no food on the table. I don't have that story. I could never lie and say that because I would be disrespecting my mother and father if I ever act like I needed to go rob somebody or do shit like that. It's just.
Seemed kind of fun at the time.
Yeah, right. It's fucked up to say, right? It just was fun at the time. God damn it. Fuck it.
Well, I can feel it, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not the.
It was just a fun feeling at the time. It's just,
So you're saying, I don't know, but from what the energy I'm getting from you, from Ice's mom, maybe she was a hoe or something. I don't know.
Ice's mom.
Ice the Fox's mom. Because I know her, right? I work with her.
No, I guess, I don't know what she did other than which scenes.
Okay.
She was in a relationship that was serious, and they was together.
So she's cool.
It was just normal shit by the time I met her. Like, I never seen her even, like I said, she had that directing gig for a little while, and she was in a relationship with this guy, and that was just all I seen.
She was real nice to me.
She
I don't
was
want to say nothing. She's cool.
She's a character. She's funny. She's funny as hell. Like she's just funny. If she came in here, she'd just have us laughing, or she'd just say some crazy shit. But me and her always got along.
No, she was very nice to me. She's Puerto Rican, right?
Yeah.
So I can't really say nothing. She's Puerto Rican, right?
Yeah.
She's not Mexican.
She's not Mexican.
She's Puerto Rican.
Definitely not Mexican.
All right. So I can't talk shit about my fellow Puerto Ricans. So. But she had some bomb pussy, and that's it. She was good. She was cool.
Okay.
But all right. So Anything else you can think about, that comes to your mind? How much longer do you want to be in this business?
I don't know, but TT, that's a good question, man. But I think it's just gonna end abruptly. I'm gonna wake up one day and just be like, fuck it, I'm done.
Yeah.
That's just what it is. I don't know. Cause it's hard to say no. If they keep calling you, I'm gonna say, no, I don't want that money. I don't need it. No, I'm gonna show up. My test good. I'll be there tomorrow. You need me.
It's easy, right?
So yeah, I don't know, man. That's a good question, but I'm definitely looking out the back door. I'm looking at other things that could, sustain the back end of my life. It definitely can't be porno, so I definitely gotta look for other things to, stretch me into that, those 70 years, and
you get weak.
Yeah.
When you hit 50, you start feeling your body
Oh, okay.
act funny. On average, I'm pretty sure. You know what I mean?
No, hey, I don't even want to think about it, bro.
So, have you got money stacked up? Have you saved your money?
No, I am, and I'm trying to invest in properties with my family and shit like that. So yeah, I'm definitely trying to prepare. I could be better prepared, to be honest with you, but I see it. So hopefully it's not too late for me to get it together.
Commercial in the right spot usually is a little safer, right? Sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But a good property just in the right location.
Yeah.
You always heard that saying, location.
Yeah.
That's real. You get a less money on your money, but it's more secure.
Yeah.
Security is a big deal. You know what I mean? You don't have to worry. You know what I'm saying?
No, I understand.
When you're doing that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So just But I'm gonna ask a question. How do you feel about artificial intelligence coming into the business?
What do you mean by that? Artificial intelligence coming into
Because AI, robots are going to be here. You know what I mean? It's not here right now.
Porn business?
Yeah. Right now they're making.
Oh, you're talking about like those sex bots and shit like that?
Yeah.
Oh, I seen that. I'm.
Give a fuck.
I'm not into that. I don't.
No, but right now, probably you're not going to be here another 20 years.
Yeah.
No, right? Maybe 10 years maximum, probably. My personal opinion, 20, 30 years from now, porn is going to be with robots.
Nah,
they have dicks this big, you know what I mean?
Nah, I can't go for that.
Mark my words.
I ain't go. That's just like watching cartoon porn or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't think that's going to take off like that. It might get added in there, but I think people like to see actual people. It's just like that girl you see walking down the street that you might want to fuck, and you're seeing a movie and think that's her or something. You can't do that with a robot.
You can. In 30 years.
I don't know. You're right.
Yeah, check it out. Watch this.
I'm gonna leave it alone.
Look at this. How fast things are moving. They're moving pretty fast. So I would think.
I've seen some of them. They look realistic.
Yeah.
I never physically touched or been around, but I see on TV the technology and how it's. Yeah.
What is your day rate these days? Or not day rate. In old days it was a day rate sometimes. But per scene, how much you get paid?
Probably up to 8 now.
8?
Yeah.
That's cool. So sometimes 2 scenes a day?
Well, I haven't done 2 in a while.
No?
Yeah, they ain't flowing like that for me no more. Not
No?
me anyway. I don't know what them youngsters is getting, but I'm gonna keep it real. I get my fair share and just keep it moving, man.
How many scenes a week do you do?
I'm happy with in a month if I could get about 8,
Yeah?
7.
So back in the day when I was around, you were probably doing 7 scenes a week.
Way more than that. Yeah. We was churning. We was working way more than. I had to turn shit down sometimes. I just couldn't do it.
Do you think it's somebody told me there's a lot of shooting going on right now. So do you think the production is the same as it was in my time when I was putting it together, or is it less?
The production, I think, is better. I think they just because there's so much going on, you got to have quality, the best quality as you can in order to survive. So it's definitely not no more to just pick up a camera and just It's really different now when it, you know what I mean, when it comes to technology and equipment that they use, and it got to be, because you won't make it far. Back then, you could just, it wasn't as. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that was as important as it is now. the quality, like what camera you use and the real shots and do all that. I mean, we were doing that then, but the equipment wasn't as advanced as it is now.
Yeah.
So
So the production quality is better.
It's better. I think it is.
But is the talent better?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Huh?
That's a good question. I think the talent always remain about what it is because they only gonna let in people that can do it. So talent always stay pretty much, you know. Or if it's bad, then you'll see the same person, but it's still gonna be a good performance. You know what I'm saying? They have no problem with using the same motherfucker over and over again. So before they use a bunch of different people and it don't be as good. You know what I'm saying? So. Performance is still about what it is.
Really? Same shit? Except for the guys from Miami?
Except for the robots from Miami.
You said they're disrespectful, kind of?
No,
really?
Just this robot, they just weirdos, man.
Really?
I don't know what the fuck going on, man. I don't know where they found these
They got
dudes.
no passion? They got
no pad, no nothing. Robot, that's why I say robots. They
Yeah.
just straight, oh, this way? Okay. This way now? Okay.
You do that pretty good.
Oh, man, get the fuck out of here.
Well, I guess this is the last question then. Can you describe your experience in the business in 2 words?
Fun. I would say exhilarating, but that's pretty much fun. Financial. Fun and financial.
That's cool. The 2 F's.
Fun and money. Yeah, FF. Fun and financial. However you want to put it, that's what it pretty much boils down to.
All right. Well, thanks, Nat, for taking the time.
No problem,
I mean,
brother. Got you anytime. And like I said, I owe you another one. When it's all over, I got some other things I want to talk about. But until then, Nat Turner 88 on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. That's Nat Turnher 88. Check me out, man. I have fun on my shit. I don't just be slinging my dick on my shit all the time. I do interesting things sometimes too. So come check me out.
Check him out. TTBoy TV out. Thanks.